Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having an awesome and wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me today, Mr. and Mrs. Giants. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you being here. Today, we have a really, really great subject, and I really hope you guys get a lot of benefit from it. Is because there's a new scam alert or new scams in Amazon FBA, and especially the gurus are really capitalizing on. And I really would like to touch on it. Is very This subject is very close to me, especially because I have a friend of mine who just approached me a few weeks ago, and actually he get this kind of scam, and I really wanted to come out there and just try to prevent it from happening from people just like you who are really honest, who are trying to find a way away from their own 9 to 5 and trying to find a good business that's going to support them, support their family. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there who are just running those scams because of multiple reasons. And I really would like to go on them in depth today. I'm going to talk about hiring an agency to build you an Amazon FBA business, whether it's in wholesale, whether it's in private label, whether it's drop shipping, and what are they. And I'm going to give you my pros and the cons of that agency if you hire them. And also, I'm going to give you my thoughts at the end. I really believe that the subject needs to be heard, and I think something that we need to spread that message to everybody who's out there who really trying to make a living out of Amazon FBA business and trying to make it out there, and not to get into those false dreams and false claims and expectations, which is really going to set you back a lot, and also is going to cost you a lot of money. So I really believe in my heart that this subject needs to be out. I know we're going to get a lot of lash. I know we're going to get maybe, people are going to comment, people are going to say a lot of things, but I really don't care. I'm going to build my case. I'm going to show you exactly why it's good or why it's bad, and you make your own decision. And I hope you can share that message and share that video with everybody else. This is not the regular video. I'm not doing this one to steer some shit. I'm here just to basically give you my opinion, and you do whatever you want to do with your own business, with your own journey. But I really think we should do it, and I really think we're supposed to talk about that because it's just not the right thing is going on. So please help me. Like the video, share it, dislike it, leave a comment, tell me about your opinion, what do you think about it. But today we're going to get into it right away, and I would like to thank everybody here who's here. We have Juwan, we have Asad Patel, we have Josiah, we have Petrus, we have Monica, we have Megan, we have Nancy, we have Sarvan, we have Denny. We have a lot of people, and I hope a lot of people will join us later on. But I really hope you guys give me the boost to let this video go out there, and make sure you share it. I really am giving you that message because I spent the whole night yesterday, and I'm been contemplating that since last Saturday. And I hope you guys really can help me to spread that message. I'm not trying to get anything out of it except just to spread awareness and for you guys to understand it and understand the good and the bad. And what the problem is, the victims who are becoming out of this agencies are usually very silent and not able to speak. So someone has to say it, someone has to be out there, and someone has to explain it. So let's go ahead and get into it right away, and let's talk about those the new gurus and their scams and what they're running, and about building an agency that's going to build you a successful Amazon FBA business within a few months, and you're going to make the money that you deserve and the money that you need to survive. So let's go ahead and talk about it. I have some slides that I prepared, and I hope that will be good and will be able to help you. Let me go ahead and get it here, and we're gonna get into it right away without any issues. And give me a second, guys. Just let me know if you hear me and see me well, please. And we're gonna get to it. All right. Perfect. Let me get into it and let's talk. All right, guys, you see it. Hiring an agency to build an Amazon FBA business for you. It's all done for you. Just hire us and we'll make sure that you're good. I'm not going to drop any names today, but I promise you, if I get teased or I become, I have a lot of comment that provocative, I will come out and I'll say all the names. So I'm not afraid of anybody. I'm going to come out there and say everything that I believe in. And hey, if what I'm saying is BS, please prove me wrong and show me that what I'm saying, what I'm claiming is wrong. And I'll be more than happy to come out there and say I'm sorry for it. But hiring an agency to build you a business, it's specific. You can have those businesses in wholesale, drop shipping, and private label. Wholesale, you know what it is, guys. It's basically they will go ahead and find you brands, popular brands, get the product, and they will sell it for you on your account. Or drop shipping is basically, which is against term of service, especially if it's done in Amazon FBA. There is risk in it, but you need to make sure that I will keep away from drop shipping on Amazon unless you really have multiple accounts, which is really important. And also have private label, which is the things that we teach a lot about building your own brands. And basically those agencies, they claim they're going to build that brand for you from scratch for a small fee. All right. So let's talk about what's an agency and what do they offer. And we're going to talk about the pros and the cons and my thoughts. So I hope you guys stay until the end and for you to hear my thoughts. And I would like to get your feedback. So an agency is basically an agency that actually you can hire, and they'll be able to build you an Amazon FBA business on your behalf without you doing anything. The only thing you're going to do is basically invest the money. And if you invest the money, you'll be able to get the goodies and all this richness, and you become rich right away, which is awesome scam and an awesome dream that you're going to have. But I promise you, you will see now what I'm going to talk about and if it's why that doesn't work. And they offer this stuff. It can range prices from $10,000, $15,000 to up to $50,000, $100,000, which is really sickening to know that. That's only fees without your own products. And also, we're going to talk about pros and cons and my thoughts. So let's jump in right away to the pros, because I think there's pros in every business. So especially this one, it has a really good business idea. The pros. First of all, you're going to have sweet dreams. You're going to have this financial freedom that you're going to dream of by hoping that, hey, if I got this, if I hire this agency, I'm going to have the best sweet dreams and dreaming about things that are going to happen. And then all of a sudden, you don't know what happened. You're going to leave your 9 to 5 in a few months, which means financial freedom, which is you're awesome. Right? That's all of you what you're trying to do. We're trying to leave our 9 to 5 in few months. It's very easy opportunity. You just need the right person to do it for you. And that's the pros. The other pro, you'll be among the 1%. You will be among the 1% who make the most money in the world, like Mark Cuban, Jeff Bezos, and Bill Gates, and Mark Zuck. And I think all of you want to be that, right? So they will make that happen to you. So I'm very happy to see you to be one of the top 1% in the world, and you'll be like Mark Cuban and Jeff Bezos, because these people are just normal, just like me and you guys. So who cares? You're gonna make the money. If they're able to make it, you will be able to make it. If Jeff Bezos took him 30 years to build Amazon, we'll promise you we're gonna make you millionaire and billionaire at the end of that. Also, the pros, you're going to spend more time with your family with a little investment, just a little investment, and you will be able to get all your family. You're going to get your family. You're going to spend your time with your family a little bit more with a little bit of investment. So who cares about the money? It's nothing. It grows in the trees, and you need to just basically get that little investment and put it in there. You'll be good. The other thing, yes, give me a second. No need to hassle and learn everything. We got you, bro and sis. We got you. You don't need to learn nothing. Nothing. We will make it for you. So you don't need to lift a finger. Just give us your money and we'll be happy. And we got you. Learn from the best to become the best. So if you want to be the best in this business, you need to learn from the best. But unfortunately, you're not learning nothing because they're going to do everything for you. Then you're going to say, hey, the pros, I love you. I want you to succeed just like me. I love you. You need to give me that money because you're going to succeed just like me. Even that I don't have any proof to show you that I'm successful, but you'll be just like me. And also give me $35,000, please, so we can build your dream for a low cost, a low price of $35,000. So it doesn't cost you much, only 35,000. Who cares? It's nothing comparing to your dreams and comparing to living 9 to 5, learning from the best and be one of the top percent. So this is all the pros that those agencies claim, and all that's going to cost you 35. There's some honest people who charge you 15,000 because they're honest people, and there's people who charge you $100,000. You know why? Because more pricier the product is, more you will think that is going to work. It's the same thing of buying something very expensive and you think, oh my God, if I pay expensive for that, that means I'm going to get the results. And that's the same thing. So they're not going to make it for 5,000. That's an easy money. We don't need that. That's a scam. But if we charge you $15,000 to $30,000, that means we know where we know what we do. That means it's worth it. Go ahead and join. Now let's talk about the cons, which is my favorite thing. You will never learn any new skill or learn how the business is run. Another sheep in town. You'll become another sheep in town, I promise you, because I don't know how you're going to trust your money with someone and let them do everything and you learn nothing about it. So how are we going to scale the business? How are we going to learn the skills and the techniques within the business to know how you can replicate it later on? Because that means you will be dependent on them. You will be dependent on them. Everything you reach out for help. Every time you're going to reach out for help, what does that mean? Dig into your pockets deeper. More paid coaching and mentoring services. Because hey, come on, we told you we're gonna build it for you. It's hands off. So that means if you come and ask me for any question, you gotta pay for it, and that's how they're gonna get you. So on top, what are you gonna give them? They're just going to milk the crap out of you, and they will make sure that every time you need help, you will pay for it. So be aware of that. Be aware of that, and I promise you. You need to be vigilant about that. You really need to be vigilant, and do not let that come to your mind. Learn the skills. Do not be lazy, and do not let someone that you don't know just in the internet. Do not even trust me right now when I'm talking to you. I'm just a person in the internet who's talking my brains out. It doesn't mean anything. So a lot of people out there, do not trust your hard-earned money for something like that. And this subject really frustrates me a lot. Really frustrates me. Pisses me off. And that's why I'm coming out and saying that. Other thing. Let's talk more. The cons. They will take a percentage on your sales and not your net profit. This is crazy madness. They will charge anything between 5% to 25%. And I promise you at the end, you will make 5% if you're lucky. You're lucky if anything at all will work. So let me explain that back again. When they say people on sales, you know what does that mean? That means if I make $100,000, regardless of my net profit, if I make $100,000 in sales, usually the net profit is going to be from 20 to 25% after everything has been said and done. If you make that money. So now, usually, if people want to take percentage, they will take it on the net profit. So, for example, out of the $100,000, I'm making $20,000. They will take 5 to 15% out of the $20,000. So that means like what, $4,000 or $5,000 out of the $20,000. But no. We're not gonna do that. We're going to charge you on the sales, regardless if you're profitable or not. So what does that mean? That means if I put 100,000 and I'm breaking even at 100,000, you're still going to pay them the $20,000. You're going to pay them $20,000 because on sales amount, not net profit. And that's robbery by itself. And there's people charge from 5 to 25%, and even people charge more because they're going to convince you by throwing a lot of numbers. 5% net profit margin, profit margin. Oh my God, ROI, return on your investment. And they're going to do a lot of this. Multiple things they're gonna call them, and then what happens? You're gonna be confused. Like, no, I mean, for sure the guy's smart, and for sure he's doing the right thing. And what is 25%? It's not much because you assume you're making 40, 50%, 40 to 50% profit. I have never seen that. Very, very, very special cases. Very, very, very special cases, and I don't think you're going to be that special case. They will collect their royalty, or 25% or 10%, 15% after a few months, whether you're profitable or not. So example, 100K in sales with zero profit, you're still going to give them their percentage. It's madness. This is madness. So after a few months, you're going to squeeze the business, which is the first 3 months to 6 months are very crucial to a business to grow. And this person or these agencies are going to go there and take your money just like that because you don't understand your numbers. And I'm telling you, I see a lot of people falling for that. They won't be happy with a percentage on net profit because it won't happen, or it will take months and months on. So if they were doing it on net profit, that means they will be able to collect a little bit of money, maybe 6, 12 months or 18 months from now. But no, they don't want that. They don't want to just take the $35,000 from you and they stop without taking anything. You become the big line of credit. You're the scammer. You are the schmuck who's are going to give them more and more and more. Now, they were charged annual fee on top of the large initial price tag, which is cha-chang for them. You know why? Because like, hey, listen, how we can make it profitable, how we can make it a consistent money machine coming in and coming in. You know what they do? They will say, no, we'll charge you $35,000 to start, but also there's annual fee because we're working together. We need to make it. So they want to take money annually to make sure they have consistent income coming. Otherwise, not a business. It's like subscription box. Every year you have to pay something. The cost to hire them, it's between 15 to 100K, not including inventory, not including your listing copyright, not including your images, not including your videos. Even if they include everything that I just mentioned that's not included, it's robbery by itself. But because all that, except for the inventory, everything else would cost you maybe $1,000, $2,000. Inventory, if you get a product for $10, maybe it costs you $15,000, but still, that's not included. You will be responsible for all the extra costs that are associated with the business development. Don't forget, it's development. We're not here building crap. We're building a business, guys. We're building a business. We're developing that business. Basically, you are a blank check and a big line of credit that never ends to make it work. Unlimited funds. And if it fails, which is most likely will fail, they will say you didn't have the budget, even though you have been vetted. Because before you get to that special place with God, you need to make sure that you actually been vetted, and we have to have 15 to 30 minutes interview with you before we accept you. Even that, they accept everybody. But you know what? They're going to say, oh, sorry, you don't have enough money. That's why it didn't work. Or they're going to say, hey, we need all that money because we make it work. Every time you're going to see it's not working. It's like, give me more money. You know what? Give me unlimited money and I'll make sure that you have your garlic press to be out there and you start making money with it. It's all about budget. So if I give you unlimited open check and unlimited line of credit, any product will work if they know what they do. And I promise you they don't. And I know that for a fact. I'm not going to open my mouth about the names. You will handle and be responsible for providing the cash flow and growing the business, taking loans and taking all the risk. So you are basically taking all the risk. If you want to expand the business, even if you were able to make any money, I promise you, if they're taking 25%, 20% on the profit of the sales, you're basically making nothing. All what's going to happen, you're going to put yourself in debt more and more because you're going to see someone who's a very good salesman who's going to come and tell you, no, you put more money. We're going to make it. And then you're making nothing. The other point, they have a team of experts that are making millions of dollars combined. Most probably they are being outsourced or freelanced to freelancers in different countries. So those people, you know what they do? They say, okay, want to make 30,000, 35,000? We need to make sure we make the most out of it. We need to put it in our pocket. So what we're going to do for product research, which is you're spending that money, $30,000 or $35,000 plus the inventory, plus every cost. So basically it's going to cost you around $50,000, $60,000 to get in, but still they will do the product research from somewhere in China, someone in India or someone in Pakistan or someone in Fiverr or someone in Upwork to find your high potential product. Very sad, very, very sad, and do not fall for it. And other claims they will do, they will tell you those claims, and you will hear that a lot. It's a process. Invest in your future. Jeff Bezos took 30 years to make Amazon. Elon Musk stories, and they will tell you a lot of stories about successful people who are, you will never be able to replicate Elon Musk. You will never be Jeff Bezos. You will never be Bill Gates, because these are very special individuals with special gifts that God gave them, that their brain works completely different. You don't have the same skills. Are you able to make money? 100%. Are you able to learn everything? Yes, 100%. But those people have a special gifts. But hey, everyone and every fart who wants to become an entrepreneur, you know what they say? I'm going to be the next Jeff Bezos. I'm going to be the next blah, blah, blah. It's not going to happen. It's the same thing as saying, you know what, me, Big Mac Fatty, he's going to go ahead and join the NBA and become the next Michael Jordan. Physically impossible. Physically impossible. Even if I lose all the weight, I'm still not able to become Michael Jordan because I have limitation. And that's the same thing. They will promise you results in 3 months or less. It will take minimum 6 months to 18 months to become profitable. So good luck getting your investment back. Good luck. Good luck. 3 months to become profitable? Why the hell? If you're an agency, if you're able to make that much money 3 months or less, why are you actually wasting your time to teach that to someone else or take that responsibility for someone else? If someone tell you, hey, in 3 months, you're going to be able to make your investment back and you're going to make $50,000. Why should I take $30,000 and make you all that money? Doesn't make sense. So instead, I will build it myself, and that's it. I'll be making, instead of the $30,000 you're going to give me, I'm going to make $50,000. That's what their claim is. So you see, it doesn't make sense. The math doesn't add up. They'll promise you a high percentage of success. They will say 90 to 97% success rate. And of course, if all fails, you happen to find yourself within the top 10% or the bottom 10% of those who are unsuccessful. So lucky you. Sorry, you hit the jackpot. You're the one who failed because we told you we have 90 to 97% success rate. So this 3% or 10%, sorry, you fall into them because you weren't able to make the 97%. If I go out there right now and I tell you I have a surgery I'm going to make and I have a success rate from 90 to 97, I'm going to do it 100% because who cares about the 10%? But unfortunately, this is their buffer of a scam. They're saying, you know what? You have 3% to 10%. You might fail, but unfortunately, you're the one who's going to fail. And if you happen to be a part of the 10% whose product have failed, they're going to tell you liquidate and then take the money and put it right back into another product. So it's a vicious cycle. You know what does that mean? That means, if you fail, it's okay. We have a percentage of 90 to 97% success rate. But if you fail, it's easy. Liquidate your product, get your money back, invest it again. What a madness. This is crazy. How you want me to liquidate my money and expect me to liquidate my product and expect me to get all my money back? Unfortunately, all of you out there who failed, they understand when they liquidate their product, you're barely getting 30, 50% of the value of your product. So basically, if you put in this promise because they want to get you into higher tier products that makes a lot of money, that means bigger investment, what happens? You're going to invest $30,000, $50,000, and all of a sudden, you see this $30,000, $50,000 evaporated to $10,000 to $20,000. But if it's okay if you fail, it's normal. Don't worry. Who cares? It's your money, not mine. Right? Then, they are very selective with their language when they come. They're very selective in their sales copy and everything. They'll say, you could get your investment back in 10 days. You could possibly become profitable from day one. We are partners. We need serious people. Only a few selected. We will vet applicants because we don't want to work with losers, because they don't want to work with people with low budget. They want to make sure they catch the big fish with enough money for them to be able to squeeze the crap out of you. And that's all the warning signs they're going to see. It could possibly, no worries, I'm going to basically squeeze the crap out of you. just like the lemon squeezer. Just they do all that just to keep you comfortable, and you feel comfortable and show you that they care about you. Also, it's a form of scarcity and seriousness, because hey, we only have selected people. We only, if you're worthy to work with us, you have to be selected, man. Come on, girl. You have to be really, really good. You have to make sure you have money. You're dumb. You have to make sure that I can squeeze the crap out of you. And hey, we have only selected people, and I promise you, they'll accept everybody. But that's kind of form say, hey, we are serious about what we do. And I promise you, if I go tomorrow and I go ahead and give them the money, they wouldn't give a crap if they vet me or not. You know what I mean? So good luck, and my condolences to your money in advance if you do it. My condolences to your money. Bye-bye, money. See you next time. Also, you will all sell the same products. All the applicants, all people who enrolled in that, you're all going to sell the same product. And it will be raised to the bottom. Less work, and who cares about you, dreamer? Because you're the dreamer. What's going to happen? This is the way it's going to happen, guys. They go ahead. They're going to find multiple applicants. They're going to run out of products to give. And what they're going to do, they're going to give the same products for every other person. And all of a sudden, you see actually PPC, the ranking, everything is going to be high cost, and you won't be able to make it. Whether it's private label, whether drop shipper, whether wholesalers, all of you are selling the same product. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and check out any wholesaler or drop shippers, agencies, and you will see they have the same product in every other profile. Why? Because you're going to run out of products. There's people hiring 400, 500 applicants they get. Where are they going to get all these products? It just robbery. They will have a separate, and this is funny, guys. Come on. You don't work with me. They will have a separate LLC and companies other than their own name or brand. So they can screw you beautifully. And they say, it wasn't me. And they keep saying, it wasn't me, baby. You know, like Shaggy? You know what they're going to do? They're going to say, hey, listen, if we are this brand that you see very popular with a huge audience and they're out there, no, we're not going to put it under that name. We're going to create a separate LLC, a separate entity, and we're going to build the business on that entity. So if you mess up, if we mess up and fails and you want to sue us, you're not going to sue me. You're going to sue the company. So who cares if this company goes bankrupt? You're done. Bye-bye. And if you happen to be one of the lucky ones to sell your business for 50 times or more, and by the way, businesses, they don't sell for 50 times the net profit, monthly profit. Usually they sell from 24 to 36, 35 times. Don't forget, some of those gurus still get their share, even though they claim it's your business. So they're going to tell you, it's your business. Don't worry about it. It's all yours. But if it happened and we got lucky and we'll be able to build a successful business, you know what's going to happen? Don't forget to give me my share. They will have a clause in their contract that will benefit them, where they can get out of the business at any time and at any point of business of the business. Means we are losing. See ya. It gives them a clause to say, hey, you know what? We have 3 months. If you want to leave us, give us 3 months notice. If you want to leave, we get 3 months notice. So it's mutual, you know, and they can leave at any time, because when they see the business sinking and going down, hey guys, we have to go because we cannot keep doing this because we have another engagement. Bye-bye, loser. See ya. That's what they want to do. And unfortunately, why don't you hear stories from victims? Is very clear. NDA. Because they will make you write an NDA once you settle with them, if you are lucky to get your money back, because they don't want one person to ruin everything. Because if someone goes out there and speaks, what's going to happen is going to be a spiral issues. They're not going to be able to get more clients and all the stuff. That's if you're lucky. And I have actually one of my clients is in process of getting the money back, but they tell him, go screw you, because in your contract states that we're not refunding nobody. And they always say there's no refund. There's no refund in my time. That's what they're going to claim. So you're going to see people are not settling because maybe they settled for, if they spend 50,000, maybe they settled for 10,000 or 15,000 just to get a little bit back from their money, so they can keep people quiet. And also because they don't know what to do. And some people, they don't know what to do. And also they are embarrassed. How can this happen to me? If I go ahead and get scammed, I'm very ashamed as a person to go out there and speak up, because some people say, oh, sorry, it's on you. You got fooled. You should have been vetted them. But at the heat of the moment, when this piece of crap goes ahead and become a salesman and gets me in a point where I just came back from work, I'm tired, I don't know what's happening, my life is going not as good as I hoped it to be. My kids want this shoes, maybe they want this and new things. And you know what's going to happen? What's going to happen? I'm a weak moment, and I see that I have my savings, $30,000, all what I have, and this is my way out. I'm going to go ahead and take it, and let's see what happens. But once the money be released, goodbye, money. Goodbye. Now, let's talk about my thoughts. This is all the pros and the cons of this business and how people do it. My thoughts: do not do it. Do not do it. If you want to hear something from this channel, if anybody can go ahead and do it, do not do it. It's not possible to get rich over a few months. It takes time, guys. 6 months, 18 months minimum to make it happen. It's a real business, so treat it like one. I'm coming out to say what I'm saying because people like us who are trying to do the real and the right thing, and we are getting crushed with the false claims and expectations of other gurus with bigger audiences and pockets, sneaky people. It's too good to be true, then it's a most likely a shit show. It's a shit show. If it's too good to be true and you hear it like, oh my God, that's not possible, it's not possible. It's not possible. It's just going to be a shit show. You're going to be there and doing crap. Try to build the business yourself so you can gain the knowledge and grow. You need to make mistakes to learn, and you need mistakes to gain wisdom and experience. Everything that builds fast will fall fast, just like its weak foundation. Build on solid foundation. Build your business on something strong, great foundation, great knowledge, great team, great SOPs. All that's what you need to build a solid business. Do not let someone else take care of your business because you're going to be in the dark and you're not able to scale it. In my opinion, I think it's much better if you're going to spend that much money buying a running business with a proven sales and profit, which you can scale and pays, and it will pay for itself in the long run. Not chasing just a dream. If you don't want to build it from scratch, just buy one. Just buy one. Why they're doing this? They are desperate and want big ticket items with bigger scams. Many gurus with the same message need to mix it up a bit, because they're gonna say, hey, listen, we're selling courses, not enough. Now I need a bigger ticket item. We graduated. We're not only teaching courses, we're gonna build it for you. Good luck. Very few, very, 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 very few, and I've seen maybe only one person. I've done it for himself, not for others. Very, very few that are legitimate and care, and they are not the well-known people on social media, and they won't ask for these outrageous fees and percentage. I promise you, there might be someone there. I have seen one person only that does drop shipping that's successful, because I have seen that account myself and had access to it. I see it, but for replicating for other people, I don't know. But there's very, very legitimate. If you see anybody is not going to have this big social media, he's not going to have this big social media audience, and not going to be out there. It can be done. Promise you, Amazon FBA risk works. Yes, it will work. It can be done, and you can make the money with Amazon FBA, but you need to be patient. You need to have the budget. You need to have the system. You need to have the knowledge. You need to have the team to make it happen. So at the end of the day, I'm very saddened to see people lose their hard-earned money to those scammers who are trying to make a dime and deliver empty promises. I feel for you. I have heard your experience with this, and I hope to shed some light on the situation to be able to help others. Any questions or comments, please leave it in the comment, and let's talk about that if you guys want. So guys, I shared with you exactly my opinion about it, and I made slides because I believe if I'm able to help you and I'm able to tell you, shed a light on those scams, and you'll be able to learn from it. I was really, really, really sad when I got my friend of mine comes to me and told me that he was gypped by $37,000. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to tell him. And I really wanted to make sure I come out there and just explain to you my point of view, what these scammers are doing, and why you shouldn't fall for that. Build the business yourself. I promise it will work. And once Few years back, I almost lost everything because of the same crap. Getting into scams, getting into people who doesn't give a crap about you. All what they care about is their own pocket and how to be able to screw people. Do not do it. Do not do it. Promise you, do not do it. And if you do it, at least know who you're dealing with, and do not let them get you just because they're like, oh, my brother, my friend, oh, my baby. They give you names just to make you feel comfortable. At the end, they give it to you hard. It's very, very sad. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. And very sad. And I'm telling you, guys, please share this video with anybody you can. I'm not asking you with my regular videos. I don't go ahead and totally go ahead, share that with everybody. But if you can help someone to be avoided because of the problem, people who are getting scammed, people who are beginners with low income, people who are not having the right budget to be able to do it, and what's happening, they fall for it because they believe this dream is going to happen and they'll be one of the top percent. I promise you, that's what they pray. They want is like Shark Week. It's basically bigger the fish, let's go ahead and get them. Smaller fish, let's eat them, no problem. And promise you, do not do it. Do not do it. If it was that good, they would have done it for themselves. So please let me know about your thoughts and your comments and what do you think about what I'm saying. And if you know anybody who got screwed, or if you know anybody who offering this agencies, go ahead and look for them. Done for you business, agency for dropshipping, agency for wholesale, agency for private label. The big gurus out there are doing it. Big gurus out there with the big followers are doing it. Just because they're nice on TV or they're nice on the screen doesn't make them right. It's just they're very good salesmen. Very good salesman. That's what it is. So let's see what we have here and what the comments we have. Good morning, Kyle. Thank you so much for staying up, bro. I appreciate it. Bilal, say hi, bro. Hey to you, my man. Ginger said, rule number 1, learn the business so you can have control over your investment. 100%. Why I think when you sell a business is very, very crucial for you to, when you buy a business, it's very crucial that you get a business that has histories. And even if you sell your business later on, you have to have a business that has a good, has the account itself, has the history of profit, making sure that the product is really, you get the SOPs with it. You might even hire the owner of that company or the person who's selling you that account for 3 months just to teach you everything that goes in the business so you can be by yourself and you be able to scale it. Otherwise, it's not good. In your hands, you hold the seeds of failure or potential for greatness. 100%, Patel. It's all in your hand. Do not get flashy with all people's life. People put a lot of stuff in credit. They put their Lamborghinis in credit. They put the Teslas in credit. They can put their office in lease or Airbnb their house. A lot of people do this stuff just to give you the image, the illusion of their success. So if you see their success, you'll be able to get into them. Agreed, asset 100%. Monthly revenue 50 to 100,000. Agency fee 2,400 plus 3% of total Amazon revenue. It's craziness. Monthly revenue. I don't know how you're gonna get $50,000 to $100,000. It takes time to be able to make $50,000 to $100,000 because that's almost $500,000 to $1 million a year business. And if you look at my last video, and I'm going to put it somewhere here, which is the video we talked about percentages of people who are really successful on Amazon. You're gonna be surprised. Monthly revenue 100,000, agency fee 3,000 per month plus 2.5%. Yeah, they're gonna take everything. You're not gonna be able to make the money. They're the only people who make the money, and you're just sitting there hoping that you're gonna get some money one day. I got it. One of the agency. I feel very, very bad. Very, very sad for that. I'm really sorry to hear that, Sarvan. Better to get a job at Walmart and have a steady low income than to flush all that money. Yes, I'd rather you save that money, keep that money on the side. Try to invest $5,000, see how the business works. It's way less risk. Even if you lose the $5,000, who cares? If you have that kind of amount of money, learn the business. I promise you, if you go ahead through my playlist, you'll be able to learn more than anything else. It's much better for you and for free. I wonder if the percentage are arbitrary, where they get the number. They get the number from whatever makes sense to them, and will they make that number. We have 97%, 95% success, all from their behind nothing proven, because by law you're not going to be able to go ahead and ask the person, show me your numbers, show me this, that. Is all private. Oh man, if you want, you want. If you don't want, you're losing. And that's the game they play. It's like you never win. And sense of urgency, Harry, we're only doing this for a limited time. We're only taking a handful of people. Yeah, only a little bit of people. We take everybody, but only a little bit of people. Snake oil salesman. That's exactly what it is. Ginger says, that's what happened with validated products. Suddenly everyone was getting the same product and they started calling them product niches. Yes, there's a lot of people tell you, hey, if you get them, that's why we're giving only 2 products for in our course, because it's very hard to get other products just like that. So what happens, you can see a lot of people getting the same product over and over and over. FTC violation, yes, 100%. FTC, PPP, as all of them are things that people are complaining. Actually, one of my clients who came to me about that, he's trying to do that, but the problem with their contract and everything is going to be hard. So it's just shady. It's just shady. It's a business opportunity. Yeah, good luck. If they were so confident, why wouldn't they get a business off the ground, prove that it will make money, and sell it? Yes, if they were really, really, really good, go live, do one product, show us how it's done, make the money, and let's see what happens. Then all of us, we go into it like, you know what, he did it. Let's go ahead and see how he can do it. Or show me other people who you didn't pay that actually successful. You're going to see maybe one person, they put all the effort in him, and the rest are not good, because you only need one proof of person, one testimonial that's saying business works, and who cares about the rest? The last other 500 people are going to suck, and only one person maybe make it, and then you'll be like, oh, look, this guy make it, but he didn't make it because you're a loser. You don't have the knowledge. You don't have the long-term vision. You need the long-term vision, because they want the long-term money machine. They don't want you to be 3 months, 6 months, make money and buy. No, they want to make sure years and years to come. So they make sure they're always giving them money. Always giving them money. How does this compare to buying an Amazon business, which is legit? Amazon business, I think for sure there's some stuff might not be very legit. Some of them maybe they're false, whatever, but you need to vet the business. You need to look at the account. You need to look at the history of a few months back. You need to look at their invoices. You need to look at a lot of things to make sure. But most likely, if you hire a company or agency that sell those kind of businesses like Empire Flippers, they will do their own due diligence. They will give you the trend of the product, how the product is going, how is it performing year over year, and that's going to help you to have a better understanding. And you can check it yourself. You can check the product on Amazon, track it, or try to track what they're doing and see what's up. But this is what I think. And I would buy a business way much faster than let an agency do it for me. At least I know I'm getting some money back. If I get $1,000 and I spend $30,000, I know I'm going to be able at least to pay back my investment through that business, not based on dreams and false crap. Fear of missing out. Yes. Is that how they get you? Yeah. Hey, we're going to be limited time. If you don't want to get in, bye-bye. We're not going to be able to take you. You want to be a loser? Or you want to be like us, rich people? Come on. Fear of missing out. Hey, everyone. What's up, Audrey? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. To reach the sales number for you and the agency to make money, you have to invest incredible amount of inventory, huge inventory. Regardless of their contract, when a business offers a business opportunity, they have to comply with FTC regulation. Good luck. It's all, who cares about FTC? They don't care. FTC maybe is worried about the bigger fishes, the big fish. That's where they want to attack. But then you see those people making those millions of dollars. They don't look at them. They don't know about it. Who's in charge of FTC? Maybe older people. They don't even know how the system works. They need maybe new blood, new people who really tracks all this stuff, and need a lot of people go ahead on the same petition, on the same FTC to be able to get them out of there, to get those people out of there. But hey, I don't know, guys, what to tell you anymore. I hope that was helpful. If you have any question, please ask me. If you have any information about that, please leave it in the Facebook group. Go ahead, share that video. I hope that video gets a little bit of more views, because the message has to be sent to those people. It's enough. They started with little things. Now they're going to bigger scams and bigger scams because their bank account is drying up, and now they're just trying to get you. Let's not make that happen. Do not be a follow-up. Do not fall for this kind of scam. And I hope some of them will be. I hope someone will make example out of them and see what's up, because it's just very, very, very disturbing. Very disturbing. Very disturbing. Very disturbing stuff. So those are the new scams they're doing. If you go ahead and search them yourself, you'll be able to find them. If anybody tells you that, do not do it. Do not do it. And also, I'm waiting for my client. If he let me or give me a consent to show, to mention those people who did it to him, I'll be more than happy to do it. More than happy to do it. More than happy. I will go there. I'll say their names. I don't give a crap about them. And yeah, it's sad. But anyways, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. I wanted to make it very straightforward. I just wanted to make it about that subject. Please share it. Please like it. Let's get this video a little bit up. And hopefully you learned something here and there. And guys, thank you so much for being here. I love you. Stay giants. Let's make it happen. Be patient and you will get there. Do not believe what we've been told just because of the size of their audience or the size of their reach. So take care. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope you guys are crushing it. I hope you guys are seeing that I'm doing a lot of retail arbitrage. I'm launching a lot of private label products just to make sure that I'm there with you, doing it with you, and let's make it all happen. Take care, everybody. Love you. Stay safe and keep away from those scammers. Take care, everybody.